Hey everyone, it's Yasmin Woodland and welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I will be talking about an update in this Jenelle Evans and David Eason court situation. So they pretty much came out and stated that they are extremely exhausted about this entire situation of CPS and the courts involving their children being taken. Furthermore, it has come out that Jenelle has requested that Ensley be removed from David Eason's ex-girlfriend's grandmother's custody into Barbara's custody, and that was awarded. So I'm just gonna hop right into this video, okay? And it states here, all of the back and forth to the court and the case itself has been extremely draining on Jenelle, the source tells us. This was never expected. She is exhausted. They add, once this is all said and done, Jenelle and David will start to see a marriage counselor. The couple has been spotted in court on multiple occasions over the last week in regards to the custody of their kids. The judge ordered Ensley to be placed with Barbra on Jenelle's request during this past Friday's hearing, the source adds. Jenelle felt, and the judge agreed, that having Ensley with Barbra and not with David's ex-mother did not make sense for the girl since she is not related to Whitney Johnson's family. The insider added that Jenelle and David are back in court as they continue to fight to regain custody over Kaiser and Ensley. Apparently, Teen Mom fans are even asking Kale and Laurie if she'll take Ensley. The answer is no from Kale. She doesn't want to get involved. So that is the updated news in regards to this entire situation involving CPS and the courts and the kids with Jenelle Evans and David Eason. So here's my final thoughts on the situation. The fact that the judge actually granted Jenelle's request is a shocker to me. But I thought it was kind of weird that Ensley was placed with David's ex-girlfriend's mother, and I thought that that's kind of weird, you know, since she does not have any relation to them. That's Marissa's grandmother. So if you guys don't know, Marissa is David Eason's daughter, so they placed Ensley with Marissa's grandmother, and they technically they don't have like a relation. Ensley and, you know, Marissa's grandmother, they don't have any relation there. So Jenelle just brought to the court's attention, like, hey, can Ensley be placed with Barbra since that is her biological grandmother? And the judge did award her request, did grant her request on that behalf. So as of Friday, everyone, Ensley has been placed with Barbra. So Barbra now has Ensley on top of having Jace. She's always had Jace, a full custody of Jace. So she now has two of Jenelle's kids. Now, as for Kaiser, he is still currently with his father and grandmother. And Nathan Griffith has came forward and stated, like, hey, if Jenelle wants to come visit Kaiser alone, that's great, and I will allow that. However, David Eason cannot attend. Jenelle pretty much stated, well, if David Eason cannot attend while I visit Kaiser, then I refuse to see Kaiser. I'm not going to go see my son. So in regards to that, I just think that's horrible. I think it's bad that she has to have David Eason at her hip at all times. Even if it comes down to her children, she will pick him over seeing her kids, and I think that's awful. So in regards to the next situation involving David Eason and Jenelle Evans, just pretty much stating that they are extremely exhausted, which I can imagine. You know, they probably are exhausted from this entire court situation. This has been going on since Jenelle has been fired, you know, from Teen Mom and stuff. And, you know, Jenelle has been under so much stress since David Eason killed the dog. I mean, let's be real, even before that, their relationship wasn't that great. So this is probably extremely stressful on them, and I can definitely see that. However, some things they have brought upon themselves. No one told David to kill the dog, because if he didn't kill the dog, then the kids wouldn't even be taken, and so on and so forth, you know, and Jenelle wouldn't have been fired and stuff like that. So I see why they're exhausted, but I think they just have to stop deflecting, stop having excuses, and just pretty much hold themselves accountable, you know, for their actions and for what they've done, you know. So in regards to the next situation, I think that it's kind of crazy that a lot of fans have been asking Kale to sit over here and take custody of Ensley. As you all know, Kale and Jenelle, they're not best friends. They're not friends. They actually been into a lot of beef lately. And I don't think that Kale is in any position to take Ensley. They're not. You know, that's just weird that fans would even ask that. I mean, that's just like night and day. Everyone knows that they pretty much hate each other. I mean, let's be real. I just did a video on this topic, and Jenelle just pretty much set Kale's hair products on fire. The products was sent to Jenelle from Kale as a peace offering to squash their beef. Jenelle thought that Kale was being funny, and she set her hair care products on fire on Instagram Live. So with that being said, I don't see where Ensley fits in that equation whatsoever. I just think that's entirely just, you know, out of left field. I don't know what fans are thinking even asking Kale, but at least Kale's reply was respectful. And the last topic, my last thoughts. I do think that it's good that Jenelle and David want to seek marriage counseling, because I really truly think they do need marriage counseling. I think it's healthy. It's nothing wrong with that. It's completely healthy to get counseling on a lot of traumas, on a lot of anger, on a lot of emotional things. It's good to get that healthy third of professional advice on things within the marriage and stuff like that. So I completely agree that they do need to have some sort of counseling to move forward. I know David Eason came out and he said that he wants to go ahead and take up some anger management classes. If you guys have not seen that video, you can go on my main channel and click that video to watch about what he had said about himself going to get anger management. I've been reading my comments, and a lot of everyone is just like, I don't believe David. I think it's just a publicity stunt. You know, I don't think that he truly wants to get help. I don't know. You know, I don't know if he means it. I don't know if he's sincere. I don't know. We can only speculate on that. But if they truly want their children back, I think they need to sit over here and take the proper steps towards counseling, to show the judges and to show people that they truly deeply in their heart want to change and they truly deeply care to have their kids back. Until they do that, I don't see the situation changing. I've said it so many times, and once again, I do think it's healthy that they want to seek marriage counseling, because I know that this entire situation has definitely been exhausting on all parties. I mean, it doesn't just stop at them. I mean, look at the kids. The kids are in and out of custody of all these people, you know. Look at Barbra. Now she has to take care of Ensley. Barbra's in her 60s? You know, she's an older woman. So not only she has to take care of herself, but Jace, her grandson, but also Ensley now. Ensley's 2, you know. So now, you know, she's under stress with that. I'm pretty sure she doesn't mind. But taking care of a toddler or just a child in itself is stressful. So everyone attached to them gets affected. Their fans get affected. The Teen Mom series, production, MTV, everyone gets affected from the drama that's occurring in their personal lives. So it starts with the source. It starts with the root of the problem. And once they get it together and they become okay and they seek peace within themselves, they get the professional help they need, then everything else surrounding that will be able to heal as well. So I'm just going to leave it on that note for everyone. Thank you everyone for tuning into this video. Make sure you comment your thoughts on this entire situation involving Jenelle Eason actually being awarded her request and her request being granted from the judge to have Ensley being placed with Barbra now. What do you all think about Jenelle and David Eason saying that they're exhausted from this entire case? And what do you all think about Jenelle and David Eason wanting to get marriage counseling and fans asking Kale if they could take Ensley? What do you think about this entire situation, everyone? Comment below your thoughts. Make sure you subscribe and tap the bell to get notifications on future videos that I upload. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and until next time, see ya.